Hello guys, so we're going to continue our making of the form. So anyways, so we can maybe submit. Okay, for example, let us say we have our name here is, okay, so for example John, and then the age of John is 33, and then the email is something like maybe sample add. Okay, so we have error, so expecting something. Okay, so we're going to check our that data. Okay guys, uh in this case we forgot to add uh, closing brackets here. Okay, and then because this else block needs a bracket, right? And then sorry guys, no, and then this if block needs a closing bracket. Okay, and then anyways, we have to replace this as a single quote, not double quote. Okay, so minor mistakes here. Okay, so if you follow along guys, you we better to change this one, right? Okay, just a single quote. Okay, so for example, let us say home, and then add new data, add. So name field is empty, age field is empty, email field is empty. Okay, so it's working because if we back to original guys, for example, for the guys, anyways, for the font, if you follow along, you type their font, so it's font. Okay, so for example, if we save this and then this one continue error and then add, so we have error. It's because on line 25, because this one didn't accept double quote. Okay, so single quote. Okay, so we're basically trying to add data here. Okay, email. Okay, home, add. So it says another still is empty. Okay, so guys, we have error here, so we can just say here that include. Okay, include underscore once. So what we're going to include guys, so we're going to include our connection. Okay, so we're going to include our connection config dot php, right? Okay, so we're saying that this config php is related to this page, right? This add data. Okay, so config php. Okay, we're trying to save this one. Okay, so for example email and then add. Okay, using password, yes. Okay guys, so basically guys, if you follow along, so we declare this as localhost or form root, and then this is correct, right? So in this case guys, the first parameter is database host, and then the second parameter is database name, right? And then the third parameter is this one, database name password. So we're going to replace this as password. Okay, and then this one, of course, database name. So we're trying to say that we're not using password here. Okay, so refresh and then maybe add. Okay, empty. So what's the error? Okay, we'll check our code guys. Okay, we will be checking our code. What is the error? ah okay guys, so maybe I just forgot this one. So okay guys, so anyways, in this case, so we forgot the, like this, dollar name, and then is equals to mysqli real escape real escape underscore string. Okay, and then it's a function, so parenthesis, and then this one guys, so we can just say here that uh, dollar mysqli comma, and then we can say name, no, dollar underscore post is equals to name, right? So just like this. Okay, so we can duplicate this code. Okay, copy. Okay, so this one is basically, what is this? Age, and then this one is age also, right? Sorry guys, I just forgot this line of code. Okay, and then we can see here email spelling email. Okay, and then post. This line of code, guys, is very important because this represents our post name and then post age email. Okay, so name is equals to MySQLi real skip string and then parentheses, and then we're going to, the first parameter is MySQLi, right? And then the second parameter is post, and then we have the value of name. Second parameter is we have the value of age, we have value of email. Okay, so we're going to refresh our page and we're going to save. Okay, so for example, our name is browse, no data yet, right? So the name is Johnny. Okay, and then the age is 78, and then the email is just like this. Okay, add. Okay, so as you can see, guys, data added successfully. Okay, so if we refresh our database, okay, so name Johnny existed, and then age is 78, and then email is just like this. So for example, if we view result, but in this case we have no results to view, but if we add something like Mary, okay, the last name is Doe again. Okay, Mary Does. Okay, for example, it's like this. Okay, add. So data added successfully. It's because we just configure it here, data added successfully, right? Okay, so don't worry guys, now I will send this code and then view result and then add new data. For example, last data is, you can say J is, and then age is 3, and then email is something like this, and then if we refresh, so guys, our connection is successfully successful, right? Okay, so the data we added is successfully adding into database. So in the next video, guys, we're going to make the view portion of this page, right? So because we want also to view result. Okay, so we expect that datas are expected to, we can see it here. Okay, so in this case, we're successfully inserting values in our database. Okay, so just as a quick recap, guys, so we forgot this line of code. Okay, and then we forgot this line of code, and then this one also, it's our mistake, include one. So the meaning here is that this config.php, or long story short, this is the connection to our database, we will include it here, right? And then this portion is, we also forgot this line of code. And then in the config.php, guys, so for example, guys, we replace this one, for example, database name, right? And then maybe this one is password. Okay, so this form will not work. Okay, so for example, okay, so it says there that something, you're using password, something like this, like that. So in this case, so we're going to back to its original. Okay, and then continue, data added successfully. Okay, so we have inputting dummy data. So for example, the last is add new data, so we're going to Mike, and then his last name was John. That's dummy data, John at email.com. Okay, okay, so data is added. Okay, so in the next video, guys, we're trying to view the data we added in the database. Okay, thank you for watching.